we are nearly halfway at day 5 on this 12 days of Runmas challenge. Storm, you're in the way. Again. Sit. Stay. Keep all paws on the floors. Yeah? Can you see him? Yes, there he is. Right. Okay, anyway, it is day 5 of Runmas. Storm. He moved the camera. Stay. Stay. The look he's giving me, he does not want to stay. Stay. Okay, let's get on with finding out how far I'm going to run. Today's preference, I don't know. I've woke up with a sore throat. A short one might be nice, but if I'm about to get ill and I need to go running while I'm ill, a short one would be good then. But hey, the whole point is we don't get to pick. Oh, I pulled 2 out. Okay, I'm going to put those back and shuffle. Because I'm not doing 2 in 1 today. Okay. Right, I've got this one. You guys get to see first. .40 Not too bad. I'm good with 40 minutes. It's going to be a really cold one again. But it's not going to be as cold as some of my previous Run With Me's during this Runmas. So I'm just thinking about what I'm going to wear and where I'm going to go. But let's just get those trainers on and just get the 40 minutes started. Let me know in the comments below if you are enjoying Runmas so far. I really hope you guys are. I love filming Runmas. I don't know what it is. I just love it. Anyway, let's get this run started. Guys, I don't know if I'm making a mistake, but I am shorts and t-shirts right now. Like, am I okay? I don't think I'm going to be okay. There are gloves somewhere in this house. I just don't know where they are. But I put on just a t-shirt and some shorts. I know I'm making a mistake, but if I now put a jacket on, I might get too hot. I'm gonna put a long sleeve on just to be safe. I'm gonna put a long sleeve on because it looks really, really cold when I look out the window. Okay, I'm glad we had this chat. I'm potentially in overthinking mode, but this is what I've gone for. Long sleeve, but I've tucked it in to my shorts. So now I'm thinking this might be too thin, but let's put my vest on and I'll see how I feel. I'm gonna go red because I haven't washed the black one yet. It's waiting to be washed. Right, let's get this on. Yeah, okay, I feel a little bit better now actually. I feel less exposed. I think I'm just used to having a vest on all my runs. So I'm gonna load this up with water, phone, keys. I know. But you have to wait till I come back. Right, let's now actually go. I've just been faffing around. I'm still not out yet, but I've added a hat. Because you never know. I've just noticed how crazy my hair looks, but I have to leave. I have to go. I'm not going to sort my hair out, but I've added a hat just in case it helps keep my head warm. I don't have like a woolly hat or anything. I literally just have this one, so I'm just debating whether I look weird that I've got a hat on because I don't normally wear a hat, and does it look obvious to everyone else that like, why is she wearing a hat? She doesn't normally wear a hat. But no one's going to think that. Everyone's just going to see me and just not think about the hat. So wear the hat. Okay, let's go. I need a 40-minute run, mentally, by the sounds of things. I've not been running long, guys. I'm half a mile in, but I'm just feeling really super emotional. You must be thinking, gosh, she must be hormonal, and I probably am. But running like makes me think, like when I'm on my own with my music. And sometimes those thoughts that you're suppressing that hurt you, that
your brain keeps quiet to keep you safe and not like this. Sometimes they all get squeezed out when you're running. It's like your body is tired and it hasn't got the energy to keep running and suppress what needs to be suppressed up here. Crying on a run isn't super uncommon for me, but I thought I would add this in as it was happening. I was going to talk about it at the end of the video, but a family in my community, their child passed away, and I'm not going to say any more than that, but as someone who has gone through the grieving process of my gorgeous nan, running has been a godsend. I'm so sorry, I just want to get this out. Running has been amazing so far for my grieving journey. I don't like to get emotional and upset around like Matt and my daughter. I don't want to be a burden. I don't want them to feel like they have to, support me, because I genuinely don't need, comfort from them at this stage. I need to come face to face with it alone. I have to just come to terms with it. I don't think I have fully yet. I just ran past all the flowers laid out for the little girl that passed away. So if I could give a message today, hug your loved ones, but also live your life. Don't let anything hold you back from achieving what you feel like you deserve to achieve, what you dream of doing. If you want to go running, get your trainers on and start. You never know what's coming, and you don't want to get to the end with the opportunity to think back and think, I wish, what if I just tried? Instead of thinking what if I just tried at the end, why don't you think about what if I do it now, right now? Use the energy to say, but what if I can? I'm so sorry for the emotion, but running really does bring that out when it's just me and my thoughts. And I was so shocked that half a mile in, I was wiping tears away from my face, hoping no one would see me. Guys, I'm getting deja vu. This is basically, this is exactly where I stopped but in another video. I don't know if it was the last one I filmed, but here at 1.37, done 1.38 this time. I'm just having to stop and walk up here because my legs are really they feel like they're wrapped in cement. They feel so heavy and horrible. And 15 minutes in, you wouldn't believe last year I ran an ultra marathon. It just goes to show that every day really is different. I'm just taking a bit of a walk. I'm not going to stand still because I'll never get running again. But I'm going to do a little bit of a walk. I am going to turn around and go back and finish off where I left off and start again where I left off. One of those will be correct. I'm just feeling really weak today. It's not that I wasn't up for it. It's just, I definitely wanted to go for a run today. I was actually worried that I wouldn't be able to. That just shows I wasn't feeling like I have been in past runs where it feels like I'm forcing myself to get out and move. Now I feel like I'm out here, I want to be, but the forcing myself part is happening on the run instead of out the door. It's, first 20 minutes tend to be awful. And if I carry on, I'll only have 5 more minutes of that left, but we'll have to see. I'm not going on the training area today because I don't need to, so I'm not going to. I'm going to stick to some roads that are hopefully going to be quiet. So far they are, but it's just the hills that get me when I do this. I'm going to get back, I'm going to get running, and I'll let you know how you're getting on. If you are following along with me, I know that a couple of people are, let me know how you're getting on. Let me know if 40 minutes is what you needed today, or if you needed a 10-minute, you know, because if we did pull 10 minutes, we would have been done 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes and 30 seconds ago. But we're not. Sorry guys. Let's try and at least get to halfway there. Halfway there, halfway there, halfway there. I am thinking, the fact that I got upset and the fact that it's only a 40-minute run, it's actually making it feel like it's going quick. And when I was getting emotional and everything was coming out, it was distracting me from the fact that I was running. And if there's anything you can do that will help you run, is distract yourself to the fact that you're running. The fact that I've got 20 minutes. I don't know where to go. When do I ever know where to go? Well, I've got 20 minutes to play with, so yeah, I feel okay now, which correlates well with the 20-minute rule. First 20 minutes being, you know, so let's see what the second 20 minutes is going to be like. Hopefully it's going to be as good as this. I'm going to avoid hills to try and make that happen, but I can't avoid the hills going back home. I'm nearly at half an hour now. I'm at 28:17 to be precise, and I've turned around because I'm going to start heading back. I'm in the flow. I'm feeling more comfortable now, which is brilliant, but a song's just come on my Spotify. I'm not listening to my normal playlist. I don't know what it's on. I've just pressed play and skipped through, and the Rocky soundtrack started playing. My goodness, without even realising it, I lifted my shoulders, I took better strides, my head cleared. That song, just the beginning, I didn't hear any singing, it was just the beginning, and it was powerful. So keep that in your back pocket, have that song ready for when you're not feeling good, or when you are feeling good, because it works. 10 more minutes, 11 more minutes, and we should be done for the day. Brilliant. Day 5, not 10, is done. I am sweating. I didn't really expect to get as emotional as I did on that run. I think obviously where I've recently gone through grief myself in my family, just hearing that someone in my community is going through something so emotional, I think it just really brought all of the emotions that I had been going through recently to the surface. Running has been an amazing tool for that, for me to actually be able to work through these emotions, and instead of suppressing things, I need to work it out in my head. I need to come to terms with things, and I need to
face it head on. I think running is very, very good for that. There is also the connection of just like my mental health in general and like what running has done. I think that's going to be a whole nother conversation that deserves its own spotlight, its own moment. Running has just been so fantastic for it. Whenever I've lost a family member or a friend in the past, I wasn't a runner at the time. I didn't have that tool to kind of go to work things through. My go-to in tough times, like grieving, would be to comfort myself. And my methods of comforting myself weren't healthy and they weren't actually going to help me get through it. If I was sad, I'm more likely to overeat, have the screw it mentality. And in the moment when you're eating the comfort foods, you feel better at the time. If you sit and watch movies all evening, eating comfort food for a prolonged period of time in a bad headspace and you don't want to move, by the end of that prolonged period of time, I didn't feel better. I didn't feel better about myself. I didn't feel better about the situation, and it just kind of carried on and on and on and on. But now my coping mechanism in situations like grieving, it isn't for me to comfort myself. It's almost like the complete opposite. I need to get myself out there, get myself running, and just the way that I can talk myself through the situation in my head and let my emotions come out, be okay with everything that I'm feeling, talk myself through it, get myself through it, and by the end of the run I feel better, and it's good for me, it's good for my mental health, and it really does help me get through it. And I can compare to the times when obviously I didn't have running and now I do have running, and I am a completely different person head to toe, not just physically but ultimately mentally. I'm a completely different person, and running has been so amazing in that regard. So if you needed another reason to get those trainers on and get out there and get a run done and work on yourself, then there you go, there's another reason, guys. The list is endless as to why we should get out there and get running. Like after those 40 minutes, it's like every other video, I feel great, I feel refreshed. I'm going to have a stretch. Well, I've already stretched, I stretched in the garden. But if you want to give me a Christmas treat, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you have made it all the way here to this part of the video, then hit the subscribe button, because you basically already are a virtual running buddy at this point. So let's make it official. Hit the subscribe button, and guys, I will see you very soon for day 6 of Runmas. How are we nearly halfway done? Like, it's going really, really fast for me. But anyway, I will see you soon. Bye guys.